up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna finish up, we're not finishing up, but today we're gonna do Crysis Remastered 3. And we're all ready to go. Got our laptop sitting on the secondary desktop. And the secondary desktop's not on this time. Though I will say, it does have to be on when I do 1080p. So I don't know if it gets extra cooling or what, or extra heat. But it is what it is. Anyway though, why don't we go ahead and hop into the settings and have a look at them, and then get into some gameplay.
Well, alright, let's have a quick look here at all of the settings here for the resolution. We're at ultra wide, no VSync or anything like that. Just SMAA1X anti-aliasing. Now let's look at the advanced graphics really quick before we hop into the game. We're gonna start off on low like we usually do, and then we'll just move our way up till we get to the end. Alright, and that right there is the bottom. So why don't we go ahead and hop back into the game. Well, not back into the game, but hop into the game. Haha. Well, here we go with some ultra-wide gameplay. We're on low. Now keep in mind the screen recording does eat up a little bit of FPS, so whatever you see here, you will get the same or better. Because I do have better RAM and all that whatnot. I'm on an external monitor, but if you guys hook it up to an external monitor, you should get the same amount of performance from that as me. If you're not, there's something going on, you know? But I still have that extra fast RAM. Not everybody has that. But I've seen some cool people in my Discord server gonna show me how to like overclock and like mess with my RAM and stuff. That'll be cool. So long as I don't mess shit up half the time when it comes to stuff like that. It'll literally be this easy to be like, alright, all you have to do is run this program and hit start. And then I'll see like 6 people do it on YouTube. I'll literally have it up on my iPad and copy like exactly what they're doing. I'm like, nope, you failed. Now your whole laptop's fucked. And I'll be like, well, what the fuck? I did exactly what everyone else did. What the hell? Why is it me? I'm great with, what do you call it? Building computers and all that shit and gameplay and all that, but not the greatest when it comes to just, whatchamacallit, programming and what have you. That's okay. We all have good stuff we're good at and stuff we're not good at. Wow, you didn't die. Well, I'm gonna bow you to death. Or not. There you go. Now you got owned in the face with a bow. Man, I'm almost dead. Shit. Any more of you motherfuckers? Figured this is a good spot to test for FPS and all that stuff, because we're like in a gunfight, there's a lot of water, there's some grass, there's lots of light, there's things to explode. I mean, we got pretty much everything we need for a good benchmark run here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a little boring doing the same thing over and over again, but I already know farther up the way here, it wants me to go underground, and I'm not going to do that. If we go underground, we're going to get horrible, like, FPS. Not that we're going to get horrible FPS, but it's not going to be good for us figuring out what kind of FPS the laptop gets. Because I feel like you're in this kind of area in this game more than you're underground. I could be wrong. I've never got beaten this game yet. Now for a little bit of some medium gameplay, but first, why don't we go ahead and look at some of these medium settings. And there we go. That is the bottom. So, let's get back into the game. And now I can at least say back into the game. Well, now we got some medium gameplay, so let's get a little bit, like 2 minutes or so.
Gunslinger 2-1, action. Enemy ICOM chatter indicates they're still in the area. How copy?
Good copy. We're just coming up on the area now.
Huh? What's that?
Garage will light up a large area. Try them out in the lake there.
There he is! The asshole who took down the tower!
Security lockdown in effect.
Heads up, Prophet. Cell reinforcements en route.
I've literally beaten every single one of these motherfuckers into submission. What about your squad? Get the fuck on the ground. Alright. And all of them are eliminated already with my bare hands. Run around the grass a little bit more. Still more unplayable though, even with the recording. Obviously you'll get a little bit more FPS without the recording though.
Warning. Primary asset has been destroyed.
Heads up. Cell weapons drop near your location.
Threat level is now.
Huh, oh yeah, that's where I came from. Alright, and then yeah, I'll just show you guys right up here. Like, it looks like we're about to jump into a damn hole in the ground. See? There's the dude we're supposed to meet up with. And yeah, he looks like we want to go home. Now for high, let's just scroll through all of these before we jump in and get some actual high gameplay in. And there we go. That is the bottom. Back to the game we go. Now for some high gameplay. But just keep in mind we are recording, so we should get a little bit more FPS if we weren't. I should do a poll and see. Like, in situations like this, would you guys rather me keep doing what I was doing before, where I used to get some screen and camera recorded? Or would you rather me just get screen recorded or just camera recorded for situations like this? I've got my capture card, so I can do 1080p no problem, and I can do the Steam Deck no problem screen only, but it seems like some people would actually like doing the Steam Deck as camera as well, so I'll still probably incorporate that into some of my more Steam Deck videos, but there's a bunch that are screen recorded to come out beforehand, so hopefully those guys don't get too irritated with me. Oh, I didn't have enough ammunition. Yep, definitely a casualty. You got that right. Alright, somebody's shooting at me. Where the hell are you?
Security lockdown in effect.
Oh, there he is. He's over there. There we go. That takes care of that problem. And we're still just barely above 60, so without the recording, it would probably be in like the high 60s, low 70s.
Heads up. Cell weapons drop near your location.
Sector is now in lockdown.
And alright, we're almost to the same spot that we were before, so why don't we go ahead and move along? Well, let's get some very high gameplay in now. Now this time we're probably going to drop under 60 while recording, but I'm willing to bet that without the recording it'd be just barely at 60, maybe dropping down to 58 to 56. So this might still be playable to some people, but I'll go show you guys. And also, I made sure to turn this up. I don't think the option would be here if it didn't do anything, you know? So now let's hop into the game. Very high gameplay now. I don't know, we're dropping all the way into the 50s. I don't know if we're getting 10 FPS back. All the way into the 40s when we're in the water fighting. Yeah, I don't know. This might be only like tops 56 most of the time here. Oh well, it's very high gameplay, so why don't I get very high?
Heads up, Prophet. Cell reinforcements en route.
Hell yeah. And that's a headshot.
Security lockdown in effect.
Maximum armor. Maximum explosion. Well, that's not really a maximum explosion. Maximum explosion in these games is always the nuke. Now, I don't even know if there's a nuke in these guys, but I know there is in the original. And damn, that thing makes a big-ass boom, that's for sure.
Heads up. Cell weapons drop near your location.
Insurgent activity.
Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep, I sure am. I don't know where the hell I would have gone if I went off that way. Alright, well now it's time for us to include some ray tracing, so we're going to start off with ray tracing on medium, which is the lowest it goes for whatever reason. But that's what they decided to do, so hey, who am I to complain? So, why don't we now get back to the game and see how it is. We're going to leave the rest of this shit at very high the whole time, but still. Let's head back to the game. Well, here's some ray tracing on medium, and as you can tell, it does kill our FPS quite a damn bit. We're only able to get like 40 something, which means without recording we might get like 48. We might touch 50 for like a split second, like staring at a wall or some shit like that, but now we're in under 40. But AMD's never been great at ray tracing, but I hear that RDNA 3 GPUs are going to actually be pretty good at ray tracing. Probably not as good as NVIDIA, but we'll see. That's why I'm waiting for all this shit. I'm waiting for Raptor Lake reviews to come out, and I want to see how they stack up. I mean, I game at 4K, so I'm always GPU bound. I could probably even just stay with this 5800, what is it? Or not, 5950X, excuse me. The 5800 3T is in the other room. I got too many damn AMD CPUs. I don't even have any NVIDIA anymore, or any AMD or Intel. Jeez, can't talk at all, Jesus. But yeah, I just sold the last one. The 9900K.
Cell reinforcements en route.
Haha! You got fucked in the face with an arrow. Oh, it's more like the neck, I guess, but still, close enough. I sure am in the water, engage. But you'll have to find me. I'm somewhere. But where? Hey, no EMP. Oh, I missed him. I think they just shot their buddy. That wasn't very nice. Ow. Wouldn't let me grab him, so I'm gonna punch him into oblivion. Alright, there's those guys who came in on the helicopter. Oh, you didn't die? There we go, you did now. Nothing like an arrow to the neck. Oh, there's still one more. Where the fuck you at? There you are. Oh, again, you're not dead? I need to stop reloading before I'm sure they're dead. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and move along. Now we're going to do high ray tracing. So let's just cruise through these extremely quickly, since everything else is exactly the same besides that guy right there, ray tracing. And then I can also get back to my story of just kind of maybe sticking with this processor I've already got since I'm at 4K. Might not need to get 13th gen or 7000 series, you know? But I still might. I like upgrading and I like building. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go back into the game. Here we go with some ray tracing on high now. And just as we were before, getting horrible FPS.
Those electric arrows you got could light up a large area. Try them out in the lake there.
I am the asshole that took down the tower. Thanks for noticing.
Heads up, Prophet. Cell reinforcements en route.
Here comes some reinforcements. The reinforcements, of all things. From behind you, of course. Oh, throw a grenade to the ground. No, you die now. I would not consider this very playable for a first-person shooter, but it is what it is. Figure we'll just truck along. We've gotten about the same amount of time for all the rest. Why stop now? Especially because we're not incorporating camera gameplay anymore, so if I only did like a minute or whatever, it'd only be like a 6-minute video or something sometimes, you know? So sometimes it's nice to get a little extra gameplay in. Yeah, the video might be a little long, but who cares? You guys can scroll through it and see exactly what you want to see and skip all the parts you don't give a shit about. That's the best part. That's why I give you guys the chapters. But I know some people watch the whole things, so that's nice. Alright, we've gotten to our little stopping zone, so why don't we go ahead and move on to the next ray tracing. Well, here we are. We're completely maxed out now, the game, and now ray tracing is on very high, so only thing was not on is DLSS, which we can't do, and this game doesn't support FSR, so nothing we can do about it. Anyway, though, that is the bottom, so why don't we go ahead and hop into the game. Now let's get ourselves a little very high ray tracing, and the game is also maxed out, too.
Gunslinger 2-1, action.
I don't really need that, but I'm gonna put it on anyway. Fuck it, why not? Man, only 25 FPS in that screen. This is extremely unplayable now. I'd say all the ray tracing settings were quite unplayable, if I'm honest.
Those electric arrowheads you've got to light up a large area.
If I wanted to play this game on ultra wide, I'd probably just run it on high or very high. But I think very high, you might get some drops under 60. So if you never want to drop under 60, I'd go with just regular old high. That's just me.
Primary asset has been destroyed.
Ooh, stuff.
Heads up, Prophet. Cell reinforcements en route.
I'll pin him down.
What was that about pinning him down? Oh no, my health is critical. Whatever will I do? I guess I'll make explosions for the hell of it.
Heads up.
Alright,
Cell
why don't we
weapons
head
got
on
your
over to
location.
our little stopping spot now. And then that's pretty much going to be a wrap. We've gone through all the settings. Since we can't do DLSS. That's what's fun about the NVIDIA computers. At least I can do some DLSS on those. And alright, here we are. So, why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up now.
Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Crysis 3 Remastered, and it did alright. It started to kind of fall flat on its face right at around very high. Very high even without screen recording was just barely getting around 60, like 58 to 60. Even dropped down to 56 once when I wasn't recording. I always make sure to play a little so I can at least tell you guys, you know, if anyone asks what it got around anyway. Do so many games, there's no way I'm going to remember exacts, but I can always remember average. Anyway though, now it's time to go see what this game's like on 4K, which is probably not going to be so well. But hey, we've done all the other resolutions and we're going to finish up with 4K, so why not? So that's all I got for you for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it though. And until the next one, peace out guys.